So in today's video, we're going to show you how to access the brand new DLC to Elden Ring. Now, if you've already done most of the game, then you've killed Mogh and you've got yourself into this location here, you should be able to access the DLC here. Now, there is two ways to get here if you haven't done it already. The main one being the pass with the two quests to get in the two medallions, and then there is an NPC that gives you a teleporter, if you want to call it that, to make your way through. So first of all, let's head over to the converted tower. It's on our left-hand side, just up here. I'll zoom in so you can see it. And we are going to make our way through. So I'm just going to skip ahead to when we actually start at that grace. We have made our way here. It should look a little bit like this. And then we are just going to go ahead and make our way down this direction. Now, like I say, there are two ways to get here. And there's two ways to make your way to the DLC. This is the way, I want to say the legitimate way, but this is the way where you can basically access it from playing the game. If you already have these items, then you're laughing. If you don't, then they're obviously you're going to have to find another way to get there. But first of all, we're going to make our way through this area. Now, I'm not going to skip ahead just so you can follow the path. And then the second area, I can't actually do myself because I don't have anybody to invade. But there is a guy that gives you 3 quests. Complete those quests, he gives you a item that instantly teleports you to Mogh. So we are going to make our way through the way without that, where we need the 2 medallions. So once you make your way to this area here, you're going to cut up this path up the way. Now, if it is too dark, you could always equip your torch and walk around that way. But you can see here we are making our way through. Now, as we make our way up to the top, we are looking for a certain item or chest. So we are going to make our way over to that item and chest now. But as you can see here at this area, there is a grace here. So if you haven't already accessed this grace, you're more welcome to rest here and get yourself there. So from this grace, we are then going to make our way up this hill. So if you skip past the grace, there's the bridge. We are then going to make our way up here. And we're going to run all the way to the right. Now, there is something you want to get rid of first, is this guy. Make sure you go ahead and kill him. Just get rid of him nice and easy because he's going to annoy you. Make your way up to this pathway, and then there is going to be a barrel here with a man. Now, unfortunately, I've already completed the quest and he's gone, but this gentleman will be here, and you speak to him, and he's going to give you the medallion. Now, if you have already got the medallion, I'm not sure if you have, when I head over to your inventory, and you're going to head over to keys, and you're going to scroll down till you find the medallion, and you are looking for this one here, the Haligtree Secret Medallion left. To get the right one, let's go ahead and show you how we do that. So once you've collected that medallion, you are then going to make your way all the way around the map, all the way up to this lift here, the lift of Rold. You're going to make your way up, and then you are going to access this area here. Now, once you're in this area, you need to make your way over to the top left, which is the Castle Soul main gate. If you don't know where it is on the map, it's right there. And you are going to make your way through. So we're going to travel over. There is going to be a boss here. The area is a little bit tough. But once you get there, you're going to get yourself the second medallion to make your way up. So the reason why we are doing this is to make our way up. So here is the castle. I've obviously gone ahead and cleared this whole area, so you won't obviously see any of the enemies that we have here. But we are going to make our way through. So all you need to do is just follow me on the way through this path. Now, I recommend clearing this area out because you're going to have a lot of decent items in here and much more. But as we make our way through here, we're just going to look out for that bird at the top. It can be a little bit frustrating to try and deal with. And we are going to make our way around. So once you've cleared the whole entire area out, you can then drop down here and you'll find yourself a lift to lift yourself up. Now, if you don't have access to the lift yet, you just have to go ahead and basically complete the area as mentioned. Once you do have the lever for the shortcut, the lift will be here ready to go. But if you haven't got the shortcut just yet, like I say, clear the area and make your way up. Now, once the lift comes down, is of course going to take us to the top area, and then this top area is then going to take us to the boss. So once we get rid of this wolf, there we go, he's gone. Make our way up, and then we are going to go up to these stairs. Now this is where the gate is, the fog gate to get to the boss. Once you've killed the boss and beat the area, you can then carry on going through up these stairs, and then there's going to be another lift to take you up to the top here, or stairs, I can't remember exactly. But make your way all the way up through this door, and then we are going to watch out for the hole, and we're going to pull the lever where the lift is. Obviously, you won't have this if you're new to the area. And this lift is going to take us to the top. So I'm just going to skip ahead a little bit till the lift comes down. And then we can work our way up to the lift now. And then when we get to the top, there is going to be a chest or an item. I can't remember which one it is exactly, but I can show you the location as I've already got it. And then we can make our way through here. And then we're going to wake it, and then it's going to be an item here on the floor. And then that is going to be the second medallion, as mentioned, the right-hand side. So you'll have the left from the beginning that I showed you, and then you'll have the right from getting it from this area here. Once you have both medallions, you are then going to make your way straight back down to the lift, which is here, the lift of Rold, and you're going to make your way over to this area. So let me go ahead and skip there now. So now that we have acquired both of the medallions, we are now back at the grand lift of Rold. Now, like before with the medallions you would have got from progressing through the story, there is a little tab that you can press to open up the secret access. So when you get to this area here, you'll see we have ourselves on this plateau, hoist the medallion. Now you want to have the switch action to hoist secret medallion. Make sure you have both of those from doing what we did in the video. Then you are going to hoist the secret one. That's going to make this cutscene, and then this cutscene is going to take you to the next area. So all I'm going to do ahead now is just skip ahead, maybe fast forward. And we have made ourselves here. Now if we look on the map in a second, you can see that it says that we are in this area. So we need to make our way over to the hidden path. So all you need to do is make your way through this area. Nice and easy, nothing too crazy in here. You can't ride your horse or anything, unfortunately. But as we make our way through, we're just going to run through the area. Now, nothing too much to worry about. Like I say, the hidden path is there. Once you get through to the other area, we can then go to the teleporter, which is going to make our way through. So when you get to this area, you just need to cut left. Avoid all of these little things here that do bleed damage. Make sure you don't get hit when possible. Making our way through nice and easy. There will be a massive squid thing here. There he is, right on cue. You can rather fight him or run past. It's completely up to you. Make your way up to this area. Watch out for more of them. And then up the stairs we go. There's the site of grace. And then we have got ourselves into this area here. Now, as you can see here, it is a little bit foggy, but we can then ride our steed. And then what you are looking to do is basically make your way over to a marker, which I'll show you on the map in a second, but just follow my path as we make our way through till we get to a certain area. Now, once we're here, we are looking to make our way over to this blue marker here. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the safest pathway to do that. Now, of course, you want to be careful in this area because, one, there is a site of grace here that I didn't notice. We have rested at the grace, and then we are going to make our way down. Now, what you want to do is make your way down this direction and then cut left around here. A lot of people make the mistake of just trying to immediately cut left here, and you will fall off and die. So I will show you the safest way to get there. But we are looking to make our way over to this symbol here. So we want to take a little screenshot and just see where it is. That's going to make our way. So let's head down that way now. So we are going to follow this path. Try and follow these little lights if you can. They're going to guide you to safety, as it were. It's going to help you to find your way through. Now that we've followed all the candles and successfully made our way down, we can now head over to that blue luminous light. But there is a site of grace in front of us if we want to go ahead and use that. As you can see, hidden just behind these rocks here. So once you've made it to this site of grace, if you haven't got here already, it's just a really clear straight line uphill to this left-hand side. So what we're going to do now is make our way over to that blue light. As you can see as well, the vision becomes much clearer. You don't have to worry about running through darkness as much. Be careful with these enemies around. They're very, very strong. We're just going to ride on past them and make our way over to this left-hand side. Now, somebody will invade you in this area. Once you've killed them, then you can access the teleporter. We're just going to make our way down here. As you can see here, as we cut left, make our way round, and then we have made ourselves to an area. Now, there is one more creature here, but we won't have to worry about it as much. And this is going to be the teleporter to enter your way through. So once you go, yes, travel to a location. This is exactly where it's going to take you once we go through. So I'm just going to skip the cutscene again. And we have made our way in to this area here. Now, if you have a torch, make sure you have your torch available. But as you can see, we've made our way into this cave. Now, clear through this cave. There are a few enemies in here as per usual, but you can make your way through nice and quickly. And we have made it in to Moghwyn's Palace on this left-hand side. And we're going to make our way all the way around here till we get to the site of grace. You're going to want to drop down onto this bit. Drop down through here. Nice and easy, and then we're going to make our way to that grace. Now, if you are short level, this is a fantastic place to grind a load of souls and to be able to basically level yourself up much quicker here. But rest at the grace, and then you've got yourself at the Palace Approach Ledge Road. Now, I'm just going to show you quickly how to get to the boss itself in case you haven't done this already. You're just going to run all the way through. Like I said, you can farm here to get a lot of souls and experience. We're just going to show you the safest way through. So you're going to want to run through here on your horse as per usual. Skip your way through this straight part here. We are going to make our way all the way through. And then we are going to cut left in a second. It gets a little bit sketchy at times in a second. Now, like I say, you can go ahead and kill all these things if you want to, but this is going to be the way to do it about doing that. You want to be careful here because this big ghost comes out. But as long as you keep running, you should be fine. Make yourself all the way through. There's an item there if you want it. All the way through until you see these stairs here. Once you've made it to these stairs, you're basically safe. You haven't got anything to worry about. We get off our horse, make our way up, and we've made ourselves to the dynasty. Now, if you know where that is on the map, I'll show you again in a second. So we make our way up these next stairs. And there is a site of grace here. So you can rest at this grace here. And then once we do that, we can skip back. So this is what it will look like here. So we've made our way through this area all the way around left, and now we just got to make our way up the stairs. Now, this gets a little bit tricky at times. There are a few things you have to fight. Now, you can skip all of these guys. I wouldn't worry too much. So we make our way up these stairs. Like I said, there's a few items here if you want to collect them, but as long as you keep running left and right, these things won't cause you any problem whatsoever. So we just keep on running, watching out for the bleed damage. This thing can be a little bit annoying in the way. It's not tough to kill, but you can just jump past it just as easy as that if you don't want to fight it. Work our way up all the way to the top here, and we're going to cut right into this tunnel. Now, this tunnel is a little bit difficult because there is something in here that does heavy bleed damage. So just keep that in mind as you run through here. And we are looking to cut right in a minute. There is a trader in here, or merchant, sorry, that you can get items off as well. So the guy spawns here. The merchant is behind him just in case you want to have a look. He's there if you want to buy some items off him. Make sure this guy doesn't kill you. The second one appears, but just keep running through, don't worry. And then we are going to make our way up the top of this cave now. Cutting over to this left-hand side. We'll heal up while we've got an opportunity. Going to make our way through this right-hand side. You can see there is the way out. Make your way through. And once we get through here, there should be another site of grace waiting to meet us, and there it is. So you made your way to the final site of grace before the boss himself. So again, you can rest here if you want to. Once we're at the site of grace, you can see here, we just need to make our way up this path. Now, there is going to be a lever here just in case this isn't open. It should be open for you if it's your first time being here. If it isn't, there is a lever to pull which is going to open up the area. Just grab on this lever here. It's going to open up this lift. Then all you need to do is just make your way up. Nice and simple. And that's going to take you to the entrance of Mogh himself. Quite a tough boss, but if you use Frost or anything like that, you should be fine to be able to beat him. There is a few medallions and items I'm sure you can find on YouTube to beat him. But you can see here, and that is where we are at the start of the video. Now, that is going to be the one way to do it with the medallions. Now, the second way to do this, if you want to do it quicker, is make your way over to this left-hand side here. And we are looking for White Mask Vary. Now, you can go to Folly of the Lake. He's going to give you 3 quests. Complete those quests. I can't do it because there's nobody online to invade to do it. But you need to invade 3 people. Once you've done that, go back to him. There's one more thing you need to do. And then he gives you a medallion that instantly teleports you to the palace. So that is the other way. And then the DLC, as you already know, is just make your way up to the end here, and that's going to be how you do it. Any questions, comment down below. If you want to see more videos like this, then let me know, and I'll catch you in the next one.